All right, welcome everybody.
Hi everyone.
Oh, sorry. First of all, we need to do this because we managed to go live after the technical difficulties of last week.
All of the technical difficulty.
It was literally everything that could go wrong. It went wrong, and then
Steam went down. Everything
and then we
went down.
Steam. I have no idea why. Like nothing was happening on Steam or
Bugs
any
everywhere.
other storefront that day, right? And here we are today to talk about Shadows of the Shroud.
Yep.
The upcoming expansion for Stellaris, together with Steven here.
I'm Steven, the game director of Stellaris, and this is...
And I'm Davide, the marketing guy for Stellaris. So first of all, a couple of things that then we're changing a bit our format because last week we had to cancel. So in order to make up for it, we're streaming today. We're streaming on Thursday. And then we're also streaming next Tuesday and next Thursday. Right? No, we're not streaming
not
next Thursday.
Just next Tuesday.
So it's Tuesday,
So
Thursday.
today, Thursday, next Tuesday.
Exactly. The reason for this is we have a staff conference at Paradox, so we will not be able to stream because we will be busy there.
You'll
So
get a dev diary though.
You'll get a dev diary, and then we're going to be on Monday, ready for the release.
Speaking of which, we had a dev diary today on entities and auras. I figured that today we'll start by going through Empire Creation, and I will let the voices guide the way.
So basically, like we need to attune to
Attune to the chat.
Exactly, to this entity in the Shroud called the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat, and they will lead our way in incredible power. Okay, should we start having a look at Stellaris? So this is the main menu.
It looks very much the same as it did before.
I mean, there is still my behemoth boy. Look at that beauty. So, Shadows of the Shroud. What counts in Shadows of the Shroud? What can you show us, Steven?
Well, let's see. Let's start off with the psionic portraits. This is what I was going to start off with last week, and then something happened. So, there's a new set of psionic portraits here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them. This one is the robot portrait. I'm a robot. These all have...
Does it go beep bop as well?
It does whatever you want.
Okay. Let's go beep bop, I'm a robot. Okay, perfect.
These all have 2 evolutionary stages, the psionic versus not. So here, if we switch over to the glowy.
Aha.
Okay. So, and this last one is the Mind Warden.
Yeah, can you show me the second to last on the right? You know, the one that we used for the trailer. I want to see how... Yes, because this one is the one that we have in the trailers, and I want to see how does it look when... Ooh, look at how fancy.
And then once it's awakened,
the eye
it's opened its eye.
Okay. Can we see the tank boys?
Yeah, we'll go through all of them.
We'll go through.
Just quick. So we finally have proper gray aliens. I know we have one that's kind of like a gray alien, but now this one is absolutely that. Here's another one that shows up in the trailer.
Yep.
Our little tanky people. I'll flip through this one because this one's kind of cool. Because you can change the color of the little guy inside, and you can change the tank.
Oh, that's really cool. And okay. I also didn't see the fact that they have legs. I just realized that they have legs.
Yes, they have legs.
I think that it's the first time ever in Stellaris we show legs. No,
we have Tiny
Mini
Diver.
Diver. Yeah, Mini Diver from Toxoids. So I was incorrect.
Floaty brain. Little gremlin. And then this one was very popular when I first showed off the teaser in the first dev diary. This is the Mind Warden picture. It can be used for anything, but they have no customization other than their clothing because they have their, tinfoil hat and all of that.
Okay, so we were not going to say why the Mind Warden doesn't have the ascension.
Oh, why it doesn't have the evolution stage?
Yeah.
So Mind Wardens, we'll be talking about these in the next dev diary. They are kind of anti-psionic. Here, I can, spoil a little bit here. So the Mind Wardens are a challenging origin. They block access to psionic ascension. And their civilization's ancestors were plagued by an otherworldly force that invaded the mind. It was a psychic plague. Very terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So they dedicated great effort to eradicating this, and they built an ancient ward to protect their people. These ancient devices are still functional, but remain untested against psionic threats from the wider galaxy. So they begin with Starholds, which is kind of nuts. And they begin with the Starhold. They have their ancient ward, which protects them from orbital bombardment damage and also prevents the psionic infection that was present in the homeworld from taking control of their people. They gain access to psionic containment, CB, against psionically ascended empires. They have no guaranteed habitable worlds because they have a Starhold instead. And Mind Warden enclaves are not generated at the start of the game, because the story of this origin is that you are forming the Mind Wardens and you're creating the first enclaves.
Yeah. We have a question coming from our operation room in the fun police, as we call it. No, Matthew, I don't think we need to have a vote about what we want to show, because we already have an idea of what we want to show right now.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like, again, then the chat goes up to the, oh no, we really want to see the other thing instead, show us that. Then we need to rediscuss our plans.
Okay, so they can't be pacifist because, they're kind of taking it to the psionic empires. They can't be Gestalt, and they can't have the entropy drinker civic, and they cannot be genocidal because they're selectively genocidal. They have abundance encryption because of their paranoia, and deal extra damage and have increased evasion against psionic empires. Let's see. The Shroud Forged are another one. They cannot use this portrait because they are a Gestalt machine empire.
Aha.
So the guidance of Shroud Entity comes with the cost. Independent automata have started to operate freely among the network society, and so the animator of Clay has decided that you are its playthings. And here in this one, you'll get to decide whether you want to go along with that or reassert control over these rogue drones. Their homeworld starts with some Shroud Touch regions, which produce 0, but also increase deviancy. They start with some Shroud Forge pops. Hey, that's not quite right. They can actually do menial drone now. They just have a penalty at it. So I need to update that tooltip. Hey. They have a situation forged by the Shroud, which is how they keep the balance between the two factions within their Gestalt Empire. They begin with zero distillation because it's kind of important to them. They have a Shroud observation tower that they begin with. And they have a planetary decision for their colonies to pierce the Shroud and create similar Shroud Touch regions.
Oh, wow.
They must have the Machine Intelligence Authority. I'm failing this right now because I'm the Mind Warden.
Yeah, you're the Mind Warden.
They cannot be rogue servitors or determined exterminators or driven simulators, and they cannot have the Apostle Network, which we also haven't shown yet. But oops, I just did. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of questions going on.
There is a lot of questions going on.
Let's see.
We have some from the chat. For example, heretical legs in my Stellaris. I know, right? But then we also established that we have them in toxoids already.
We already had them in toxoids, and there are some. We compensated for it by having 2 creatures that have no legs.
Aha.
So it's all better.
Yeah. It's always a fun conversation. When I work with external agents, I need to explain to them that there are no legs in Stellaris, and they always look very confused. Like, they go,
"What do you mean?
What do you mean no legs?"
Let's see. I see some questions about the Teachers of the Shroud.
Can you point?
What? Which one?
This guy.
This one?
Oh yeah, more
legs. More legs.
Actually, proper legs.
Disgusting.
And then, any word on when you will be making balance adjustment to wilderness to bring them up to speed to the other origins? I feel that this player feels that wilderness right now is a bit.
Wilderness is actually really quite powerful and good.
Okay.
So. Don't eat all your pops.
Don't eat all your pops.
Biomass is pops. Pops grow the more you have, so don't eat them all, and you should be okay.
Should we make an autumn stream series where how to play Wilderness with Stephen Morega, director on Stellaris?
Probably not.
Okay.
I see. LOL. Wilderness is not powerful. They are trash. Well, Your mileage may vary.
So, and then there are people asking about console. We do not have any updates as of now. We are still hard at work on console, and the moment we have more solid information to share, we will. But we know, console community, that you are there and you're eagerly waiting to know more about our plans.
Soon.
Yes, I'm just saying this because so that they know we didn't forget. It's not that, but really right now we want to come back to you when we have everything established and set in stone, rather than promising you something and then we need to change it because we made that promise too early.
Okay, so yeah, before someone was asking about Teachers of the Shroud. The Shroud Walkers have some interactive changes, obviously, because if you're a Psionic Empire or if you're, say, a Mind Warden, they have thoughts about this.
Yeah. Then okay.
Does the Eater of Worlds have a favorite color? Red. Trying to
Really?
prepare a gift basket for them. What?
Red.
Red, yes. The Eater of Worlds is red. Not the bright red of the one that we don't speak about, but the Eater of Worlds is also red.
Okay.
Okay,
I want to prepare a gift basket. So go with red and you should be safe. I don't know. It is worth. Let's see. What's the difference between Accords and Covenants?
So Accords are passive abilities that you get for mastering different domains. Covenant powers are active abilities that you acquire by chaining yourself to a patron, or some of which you can acquire by forging your own path. Okay. That was spoilers.
Spoilers?
I haven't talked about that. In fact, I think I wasn't going to talk about that.
Sorry.
But now I have.
They got you. And then somebody in the chat, I think from YouTube or one of the two.
I should start making
we're asking about seeing the Shipset. Shipset.
That's why I was going to make an empire, because that way I'd go through everything. Yeah. Because let's see, we have the Shroud Forged, the Mind Wardens, and the Endbringers. I'm not going to look at the Endbringers right now because that's going to get its own special thing. Okay. I'm not actually going to take any of these today because I'm going to take the Chosen or Apostle Network or one of those civics, so we can fast track into the Shroud. Important questions that we have for chat here. The Shroud needs to guide us. What are we making?
Okay, what are we making, chat?
I do want to be Spiritualist, just so I can take the Chosen Civic, because this is one of the ones that will help us get in a little bit faster. With this one, we will begin with a Covenant already in place, with one of the Shroud patrons.
Is it chosen randomly?
No, we get to pick.
You get to pick.
So, let's see. We've been influenced since our early history, and we are bound in a pact of patronage to a powerful entity.
There is a question I also really want to know now. Do knights, and I think we're talking about Knights of the Toxic God, have anything new in the Shroud? Like a special patron, pretty please?
They do not have a special patron, but there may be some interactions. I'm not entirely sure. Abercam did a lot of events.
Yeah, okay.
And they added a lot of event options here and there.
It may be sort of something what happens when you go Cosmogenesis with knights, something similar, which is like a special.
They have the special ending in Cosmogenesis. They weren't the focus of this primarily, okay. So.
I just know that the team likes to do really cool things like that. And
we have done so much with Knights of the Toxic God.
Yeah. In case you haven't, you should really check what happens if you're Knights of the Toxic God Origin and then you go Cosmogenesis at the end. Because when I found out, I was like, whoa! But I will not say what it is. Go back. Play Stellaris.
Okay, so there's Entropy Drinkers, which is another one. This is basically your people are psychic vampires.
Ooh.
So this gives you some edicts where you have Energy Drain, Sanguine Council, Convergence of Will. Hopefully you can see all of this. I just realized that I might be blocking some of this.
We can also just go hide ourselves. Okay, there you go.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
So, this is another one of the things. You cannot be Memorialists or Mind Wardens here because you're busy drinking people's important soul parts. Let's see. I saw a lot of people asking about secret societies. So secret societies, you have clandestine factions that will emerge after contacting other empires. And they have the ability to conduct proxy wars. So bureaucrats produce unity for active and successful proxy wars, and they start in first contact with 2 neighboring empires, so you can immediately start the manipulation. And they gain a little bit of infiltration, actually a lot of bit of infiltration after first contact. And yeah, so I suppose people want to see, okay, their factions are very, very different and much more annoying to deal, interesting to deal with than the standard factions, because you need to actually, they're happy if you're manipulating people, generally, in different ways. Proxy wars, you can, start some fights. Everyone likes to start fights. Proxy wars used to be grossly overpowered during development. They are probably still. You guys will do terrible things with them. It'll be great. They cannot be parliamentary civic or crowdsourcing or phonetic purifiers or subordinate creed, because those also mess with your factions too much. Let's see. And then the last one is the one that I showed. Oh, hey, there's Tankbound. I forgot about that. So Tankbound requires one of the Tankbound portraits. There's the one in Toxoids and the one here. And here your pops are stuck in tanks. Not like, Hoy tanks, like, bottled water
Science tanks.
Yeah. And their rural districts have their worker jobs fully automated. Poorly, but, it automates. Yes, fish tanks. Exactly, fish tanks. Although now I want to make a citizen service tank-bound empire and see what happens. So,
like you're the game director. Like
I can do anything.
Exactly, I can do anything you want.
Oh, sorry. Necroid, Toxoid, or Aquatic. So here,
Should we show these portraits so that people know which one we're talking about?
Psionic. Let's go that one. Actually, my favorite part of this is the corporate one, because this one is Corporate Think Tank, which is, glorious name.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this guy. Yeah, I forgot about this one. So you can be this one, you can be this one, or you can be this little fun guy.
Wasn't there one in Aquatic as well, or did just no?
That is
under
this
aquatic.
One.
Okay.
This one is considered aquatic.
Okay.
It's psionic and aquatic.
Okay. If I didn't see anybody voting from the chat, so if you could say as the psionic vampires that you mentioned as second civic,
like corporate vampires.
No, not with the think tank though. We want to be the chosen ones, right?
Oh yeah, I guess there's chosen executives.
Oh, we can be chosen. Do we want to be chosen executives?
Or we could just be, all our people live in tanks, and we energy, and the elites energy drain everyone else that's in their tanks already, so they can't even get away. Oh, this is terrible. What have we done? Okay, no normal government. Someone says normal government, so let's see. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, so do Megacorps also gain a proxy war civic? I'm pretty sure they do. In fact, I think this might be one that everybody got. Influential cartel. There's that one. If you look at the original announcement, I have pictures of all of the things, and that will show which combinations there are. Oh yeah, it was the first two because it's the faction groups.
Twitch chat is asking for a democracy for once.
Democracy for once. Are we good guys?
And then someone's also saying, rest in peace, the Consultancy Empire, which is totally what I'm going to play. Once Shadows of the Shroud releases, I'm going to play the Consultancy Empire, which is chosen. What was it? It was the Psionic Vampire and Tankbound.
Okay, so someone said pacifist spiritualist, chosen an agrarian ideal. Yeah.
Okay, we're playing pacifist. Wow.
Okay, and hey, we're going to be egalitarian because someone said that we're playing good guys today.
Okay, we're playing good.
Oh, Xenophile. Xenophile or egalitarian? Which one?
Xenophile.
Xenophile. Okay. Okay, so traits. We are aquatic and we are psionic. So we are stuck in our little tanks, but we're not actually tank bound. So new things that they have are cranial hypertrophy. This is a interesting one where, we're not really great workers, but we're better researchers. Let's see. We have uncanny intuition, which is 3 points, but probably worth 4. But it's we'll see. This gives +2 effective counselor skill as a species trait, which is pretty incredible.
So are you saying that we should pick that one before you actually decide to bring it to 4 in an upcoming patch?
No, it's going to be 3.
Okay, it's going to stay 3.
For now. Until Byron changes it out.
Okay.
Cranial megatrophy, which is like hypertrophy, but more so. And
Let's hope Byron was not on stream.
oh, he is. I saw him posting before.
Okay.
Haunting visions is, the opposite of our hypertrophy there. It's the bigger your brain, the more horrible your visions from other dimensions. And I think that those are all the basic psionic species traits. Super big brain, someone says. I have a feeling that if I'm playing these, then the portrait I should pick should be something with a super huge brain. Like that one. We have gargantuan heads. Okay. Now we are -5 points. So this will be fun. Let's see.
Oh, right. You just took... Yeah, 3 and 4.
And we're even weaker.
Oh, you are a giant brain.
I am a giant brain.
So, yeah, expected.
Okay, name lists. We do not have a new name list in here, so we'll have to go with cybernetic or aquatic or...
that guy sounds like a reptilian names.
reptilian names? How about toxoid?
Yeah. No, we cannot be the Foxer.
Foxer? No?
Nah.
For
Not the
aliens?
Feralians,
No?
yeah. Oh,
Calciot. The Calciot Blessed Alliance, the Council Assembly. Nobody cares about this.
okay.
So, I mean...
It really wants us to be this Fox.
Okay. We're not going to be oceanic because that would be useful. We have a psionic city set. Ooh, and a psionic room. Tropical is the best planet.
So sorry, one thing. We didn't choose an origin, right, to go straight into this Shroud. We're choosing a
I went prosperous unification just to...
We're using the civic in this case.
Yes.
Just that because somebody in chats were saying...
Yeah, we did
that
Chosen,
shows-
which will put us in contact with a Shroud patron and also blocks all Ascension paths except for Psionic Ascension.
Yeah. So that everybody knows what's happening.
We have...
When the Shroud calls, we answer.
Let's see, flag, whatever, that's close enough. Shipsets. This is the thing that I want to show.
Oh, those are really cool. I was looking at them earlier.
Okay, so the psionic shipset is very curvy with pincery things. It's pretty cool. Like, the frigate looks awesome. Destroyer. Cruiser. Battleship. And of course, like all of our ship sets, these change based on the ship sections that you apply to them. So your battleship may look slightly different. It's like almost an evolution of Molluscoid and some of the other ones.
I really like the... I don't know how to exactly express it, but like it's the fusion of this metallic and then this purpley... I don't know, to me it looks almost like it's... I cannot define it, like a mineral. Like it looks something that's just like solid, but is not solid when you touch it. It's...
But they're still elegant. You know?
Yeah, it's so cool. This is... Like, I'm going to play a lot with this chipset. And this is until you show me the next one. Then we go,
Oh yeah, and then you'll be like, okay, here's our Colossus. I posted some pictures of this in last week's Dev Diary thread after we weren't able to do the stream because I was planning on. So this is one of my favorite juggernauts because it looks like a scarab.
It looks like a scarab.
Yeah, look,
What
it's like
kind of
flying down.
What kind of scarab?
It's
Oh, okay.
flying,
No,
you
yeah,
know,
okay.
like a
Now I
beetle.
see it with the wings open. Yes.
The wings are open. Its head is there. It's got legs and
Okay.
stuff.
No,
It's, you know,
the angle you were showing, I was like, wait, what?
their habitat, which looks almost organic, except not. And then there's the Mind Warden one, which is actually really difficult to show here in Empire Creation because it's black on black on black. These speak to me. I love this ship set because I'm pretty sure I drew this on in my notebook when I was 13 years old in class instead of listening. Because
So you
it's
were-
got all the sharp angles and it just looks super, super cool.
So you were drawing ship sets as
Well-
a 13-year-old at school.
Yeah, weren't you? Didn't you have giant space battles on your binder?
I was drawing swords specifically.
But this is like a ship that is a sword. Look
Yeah.
at this thing. I mean, look at that. That's awesome.
This is really awesome. However, I would still say that psionic is a special place in my heart. I really love that set. It's so elegant.
That Titan with the crackly energy. I'm really happy with how this set turned out. The colony ship is one of my favorites. So all
wait,
of the colony
is-
ships have a little city in them.
is that a small city now?
Yes. Yes, exactly like someone said. It's that coolesse that everyone draws. But
Oh,
in
the
ship form.
coolesse, yes,
It's the
okay.
coolesse.
Can we call it the coolest ship set?
You can. You're the marketing manager.
Okay, perfect.
Quick, pull all the ads. Change everything.
Change everything.
Who likes spiky colossus? I do.
Okay.
And the Juggernaut.
There was a player asking in chat. I think we were lagging a bit behind. So we chose the chosen one, Civic, right now.
Yes.
This will basically make us start our game attuned to one of the patterns of the Shroud.
We will have historically had a patron. Speaking of which patron do we have? We are, I think we're going Cradle of Souls if we're agrarian ideal chosen, because that's what chat told us.
Yep. So the question was, are we then forced to stick with that patron, or can we reject it?
Find out.
Find out. It's the answer from the game director.
And actually, yeah, since we're nice, we should not use the Mind Warden chipset because that's too spiky for us.
Okay.
And we're principled. Okay, let's get in here. I'm going to set our technology costs and tradition costs down because I've spent a huge amount of time just looking at pictures.
Yep. I have a question that is very dear to my heart as your marketing guy. A player was asking with an awesome name of Darth Sailor Moon, which is awesome. Does having DLCs like Grand Archives help make this DLC more interesting? So let's say I'm a Stellaris player and I really dig the Shadows of the Shroud fantasy. Which DLCs I should also consider getting together with it?
Well, we do tend to have things like connections between different things. Like I know Nemesis has connections to Shroud Forged. Let's see.
So we should also do this. So
Ooh,
we're
so they
back.
can see us again.
Yep.
There tend to be a lot of, well, this makes sense here, so we're going to add things to it. If you're playing Shroud Forge, you also probably want either Machine Age or Synthetic Dawn, or both, because they help make a complete machine experience. We do let you play as a Gestalt machine intelligence, even if you don't have it, if you're playing Shroud Forged, but your options will be limited. Everything else has, like, Stellaris is a very interconnected game, so there are, like, Grand Archive as an example, there are specimens and things like that in all of this. Astral Planes has some connections also. When we are initially in the Sonic Ascension situation, there one of the approaches is I'm going to spend astral threads in order to speed things up, if you have it.
So yeah, and the way I generally see DLCs of Stellaris as a player, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is my player impression, is I buy what I find it's cool, and it has like a multiplicative addition value. So every time I buy something, then it interacts with everything I already own, and that's more playing option. That's how I see them. Like I don't go, oh, I need to have this to play with this, or I need to like have everything. I just go, oh, that looks cool, and then I play it, and then I found out, oh, this other DLC I already own, give me something cool that works well with this. Is that?
That seems about right.
Yeah. So okay, that was your hashtag ad moment.
Okay, I'm just gonna go in now.
And now we're going to play some
and
Stellaris.
hope that our settings are set to something reasonable. Okay.
I'm looking at the store page for Shadows of the Shroud, and I noticed you guys used AI-generated concept art. Is this true? No, we didn't.
We don't use AI-generated concept art.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll...
Conceptualization, maybe.
It's when we're trying to tell the concept artist what we're doing, then once in a while it's like, I want something kind of like this.
Yeah.
But it's not really used for anything like that.
No. And I think that what you're seeing is a disclaimer that we have in place since the Machine Age.
Mm-hmm.
Because in there was...
in Machine Age, we used it for Satana's voice and the cybernetic voice, I think. And we use it for basically... The designers are really terrible at art and things like that, so sometimes they would do something like, this is the kind of thing I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But we don't have our actual concept art. We have some excellent concept artists.
Exactly.
And if you look at the Art of the Machine Age dev diary, that's an example that shows the examples of the actual concept art that we actually use to generate the actual content.
So here it is. It's just, again, a disclaimer that we want to be transparent with that specific thing that we did at a certain point. So no, we don't use.
We will always have that disclaimer up also because there is, it is a tool that we use sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's see. The Chosen. Let's see. We have always known it, an ethereal connection with an entity we can neither define nor understand. We felt its presence in our deepest thoughts. You want to read or no?
Should I read this?
Yeah, you should read.
I
want to drink something.
Okay. Where did you get to? Sorry, I was reading the chat in a minute. Deepest thoughts.
Deepest thoughts.
It lingers, always somehow out of reach. It is both a certainty and an impossibility in our minds. For as long as we have historical records, this mysterious thing has been there. That it has chosen us is clear. But for what remains unknown, this monitor is really far away from here. I'm really struggling. By what name should we call this sensation? The composer of strands, the eater of words. No, we're not going into words. The cradle of souls, or the instrument of desire.
Okay, so
I think
as a reminder, we are a xenophile, pacifist, spiritualist empire that took
going to be
agrarian ideal. Thank you, chat. So we should take the Either Worlds, right?
Is the end of the cycle a new player-led crisis? Well,
it is not. It doesn't use the crisis path like that was introduced with Nemesis, but it is certainly not good for the galaxy. Okay, I see composer, cradle, Eater of Worlds, composer or cradle. The Composer of Strands is, our good old friend. The Cradle of Souls is about diplomacy and friendship. Mm-hmm. The Instrument of Desire, we all know these. And yeah, the Eater of Worlds, is just a hungry little dude.
Yeah.
Composer of Strands does seem pretty... it's probably either Cradle or Composer.
Yeah.
Oh, Cam is blocking stuff again. Make us go away.
Bye.
Okay. So all of these will reveal someone on the Shroud accessible via the context menu, and it will give us a gift of the whoever modifier. So the Instrument of Desire will give us additional max districts. The Cradle of Souls will increase our trust cap. The Eater of Worlds will increase resources produced from metallurgists. And the Composer of Strands will give us colony development speed.
Wait, why does the Eater Word give us
Alloys,
alloys?
because they might be useful for eating worlds.
Okay.
Also, you're pulling stuff out of the world. It's
Right.
I guess.
What was it? There was somebody asking what happened to Whispers in the Void.
They got a promotion.
Aha! Congratulations! Now they're managers of the patron.
That they are no mere major patron; they are now a greater patron, and maybe we'll encounter them during the stream, but probably not. Okay, so I'm going Composer of Strands because it seems like there have been the most people.
There
saying
were
that.
a lot of people saying that they want
Composer,
the
Cradle, Composer.
Okay.
Animator of Clay. We can find the Animator of Clay. They're a minor patron. Maybe. We might find them. We might not. Because there are 8 minor patrons, and we're only going to meet 4 of them at most. Can we give some details about the elevated Whispers of the Void, especially the espionage part? Not too much without spoiling things. This being a very content-heavy release, I'm very leery of saying too much. I mean, maybe I'll say a little bit too much. I like to say too much, actually.
I think that if you are a Stellaris fan and you're watching the Stellaris stream with a game director, maybe you deserve to have.
You deserve the full experience.
Like,
or
no, I was saying like the insights.
they
Somebody
deserve
asked,
the
like, I think that people need to know that they're tuning here, and we're just going to talk about our work.
Okay, so once you have met everybody in the Shroud, you can meet the Whisperer, and then you can choose to let them in. There will be consequences if you do so. Here, let's pick someone and look at the Shroud wheel, because that way we can start talking about stuff.
Okay, we chose the Strand.
I chose Strands.
Let's go.
The Composer of Strands beckons. Throughout our history, the ineffable entity we know as the Composer of Strands has been with us. Now, as the vast expanse of the galaxy awaits, we feel its presence in our minds like never before. It lingers, drawing us closer. With the proximity, we notice, for the first time, the true contours of this deep and mysterious void within our own minds. Composer of Strands beckons us in, tempting us with experiences beyond our comprehension. Finally, we understand to visit this ethereal domain of our own volition. Our horizons expand inward. So this gave us 300 attunement with this entity, and the Shroud panel is now accessible. So, here in the context panel is the Shroud. This is our position within the Shroud. Basically, all of the choices that we make shift us around. Since this is our friend the Cradle, which I think I showed in the dev diary, the fact that we're xenophile is probably what pushed us this way. And possibly the Agrarian Ideal thing, although I'm not sure if that actually affected us.
Can I say that I really love this UI?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
This UI was like, when I saw it, I'm like, aha, I know what they're doing with the trailer.
Let's see. Someone said, are minor patrons per run or per empire randomized? Every empire sees the Shroud as a reflection of itself, so the Shroud that I see may not be the same as yours. So we can encounter different minor patrons, and if something terrible happens to one of the patrons, which certainly doesn't happen ever, then the other people may not see the same reflection.
Clear as water, like.
Definitely doesn't happen.
Definitely doesn't, like, absolutely. All right. Are there any other questions? There were players asking if multiple player can be where is it? It was about the end of the cycle. I think that somebody was asking, can we all use end of the cycle at the same time? I imagine it was in multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll all die separately, or win together, and by win together, I mean one of you will win and the rest of you will die. Or you'll all die. Something will happen. Something exciting will happen. Yeah. But yes, multiple people can take the Endbringers or end of the cycle, and we did in fact I did this in fact in our dev multiplayer game. I was causing all sorts of trouble with a couple other people, and it was good stuff. So as you move around the Shroud, you will encounter entities, and you'll unlock their domains. This is the domain of the Composer of Strands. As we gain attunement with the Composer of Strands, we'll move further down in the, Shroudlitical alignment chart.
Yes. Shroudlitical.
So,
can we please make a note? This is now an official Stellaris term.
I didn't make it up. Someone else, you made it up. So the Composer of Strand has given us a calling. The calling of flight to establish a colony. If we succeed in this mission, we will gain 100 attunement with them. Now, you'll notice that this being a two-dimensional, chart, if I go down, then I'm getting further away from this person.
Yeah.
That's because they are the antithesis of the composer of strands. The deeds that are positive here, marveling, hosting, assimilating, breeding, and grafting. These are negative deeds to whoever is up on top. Similarly, ascending, exploiting, incorporating, regulating, and building are negative to this. You will be moving around a lot.
So building as in because you're destroying nature to build something, you get further away?
These are ineffable entities that
Decide.
you cannot understand.
They just do whatever they like.
So, there is an aura, which we do not currently have because we are not cool enough to protect an aura. But if we did, it would have effects.
There are a lot of questions about Knights of the Toxic God now. At least this is the third one I see. How does End of the Cycle work with this new DLC with the Knights of the Toxic God origin? Well, you need to play it and find out, I would say. Maybe nothing. Maybe everything.
So one of the Cosmogenesis endings, the Knights do have a special interaction with the End of the Cycle. But, yeah.
Okay, so you need to play the Knights of the Toxic God, Cosmogenesis,
and win in a very specific manner.
With the End of the Cycle. So, like, the reason...
And then you become the Knight Errant.
Basically, like, you be, like, in the moment, like, the full of reality, like, unravels behind, you go, oh, I realize everything. And anyway.
Okay, so, like I was saying before, there are 2 accords for every domain. These can be unlocked as I wander around and master the domain itself. Once you have attuned with it, you have that accord forever. So I have this, the Accord of Growth here, because it has been granted. Actually, scratch that. It is not forever. If something terrible happens to a patron, which will likely never happen, then their accords will go away.
So it's forever until it is not forever.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then if you make a covenant with the patron, then there are active covenant powers. These have very long cooldowns, and they cost things, and they do fairly powerful things. However, if you are not the type that wants to chain yourself to a patron, we have another option there for forging your own path. We'll see that once we... actually, I think we don't actually start with the covenant, but since we start knowing them and friendly with them, we're pretty good here. Let's see, there's a lot of questions.
There is a General Grievous who is asking politely again if there if in a future expansion are we willing to include a tripod-like species portrait?
It's quite possible.
No, like the tank. The tank that we saw it had 4 legs. Okay.
I mean, we are constantly adding new species portraits. So, what kinds there will be?
Yeah. So we don't have any specific plan as of now, but maybe.
However, since we have the tank-bound Civic, we are likely to include more tank-bound species portraits in the future, and that sounds like it could be one.
So
something along those lines. Let's see, put non-void in the spot. Yes, that is a good point. So different ways of attuning. We had our list of stuff down here, but we can also improve relations. Not really, but So here it is, busy and increasing attunement with the composer of strands. They don't discourage building instruction, it's upgrading. Because here it was upgrade and non-capital building. So building the basic ones, it's accepting. Let's see. Is there a way to see the current objective outside this panel, like a notification or on the outliner instead? I'd probably forget to check this tab often during the game and would miss out on a lot of alignment. The callings aren't really the biggest way that you're going to be moving around. It's usually going to be when you delve the Shroud, the decisions you're making there, as well as the passive stuff of, like here, okay, colonizing Guy World, that probably won't happen super often, but,
there is a question we got from Alpha Young.
Psionically assimilating pops is going to be one of the big ones. And, cloning space fauna, potentially.
I was saying, there is a question we got from Alpha Young. Can you manually pick a different way to go? And I don't understand the question though. So.
It's your actions that will determine that.
Okay.
So-
You understood what he was asking.
Okay.
And then a question from G3AR. Will there be new galactic
The
paragons or
conclave is
legendary
prepared
leaders?
to convene.
Whoa. Wow.
Whoa,
The conclave
boys.
is loud.
Yeah.
Sorry, will there be new paragons?
Yeah.
I believe we have a couple of paragons in. Yeah, we definitely have a couple of renowned paragons in here.
Okay.
They were mislabeled as legendary paragons for a while, but they are renowned paragons.
Okay.
I believe there's one for each of the patrons, but I'm not entirely sure about that. I know that I've encountered 3 of them in my recent playthroughs. Let's see, what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to cheat because that way I can show more of the Shroud. So, let's see. Different things. So as Chosen, basically, we've been introduced to some of this quickly. But,
Chat, look the other way. Don't learn from Steven. What is this?
I believe that's what it was. No, it wasn't. I'd have to look it up. Okay, maybe I won't cheat that much right now. I'll cheat next week or on Thursday.
Maybe the fan police can send us the cheat in the chat.
I have it somewhere. Okay, let's see. Can you influence what patrons you get? The minor ones? I don't think so. I believe that one is fully random. You are stuck with random generation there, although under certain circumstances, you may be guaranteed the animator of clay.
Can motivate. We already addressed that one.
Which one?
This one is about the end of the cycle.
Yeah, we
multiple
already
layers
talked
with
about
the end of the cycle. Is there any chances for changes for under one rule if they went psionic?
I don't think there were many changes to under one rule, other than the general add an option here sort of level of differences. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I have given us some stuff, and by some stuff I mean all the stuff, because I want to.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
Yeah,
Thank you, Conclave.
Thank you, Conclave. We are going to.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
Be prepared to convene.
Absolutely.
Okay. On Thursday, perhaps I will do a better job of actually playing this empire that we spent so much time making. But I want to take mind over matter.
All right.
So mind over matter is essentially the same as before.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you access to the Psionic tradition tree. We changed this a long time ago to not have any of the requirements, because the Psionic tree itself is the thing that has the Psionic theorem requirement. The reason we did that is because now we can go, wherever it is. I have a bunch of stuff. Mind over matter, we can give ourselves tech progress to the Psionic theory.
Mm-hmm.
Or oh no, you've seen a list of psionic technologies, some of which are new.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Psionic Ascension, kind of like the way it was before. This also unlocks the Shroud tab, except we already have it, so. And it gave latent psionics to all of our pups.
Mm-hmm.
So, this first one. Oh, hey, look at that. We have an aura being emitted by our empire. We must have moved further down. No, we didn't. Interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah, enough time has passed. So, we have the Aura of Strands. It's giving these bonuses to us. It's giving penalties to our enemies. And, and improving our empire in general. Did the Psionic species change? Here is latent psionics for you. So, Psionic Ascension has a couple of different things. We can watch and wait. We can do organized meditation, which will reduce our unity. I'll click that because I can. We can have material meditation, where we have a chance to discover zero deposits since we have no zero production. Later on, it will turn in. Once we have a zero production, it will change into consume zero. And astral meditation, where we have a chance to reveal astral scars. And these also reduce unity by a significant amount. So here, let's hope for a zero deposit.
Chat saw telepath drones, by the way.
Hmm?
Chat saw the telepath drones, so they're asking psionic for hives?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Gestalts can go psionic. Machines have a bit tougher time unless they're Shroud forged.
All right.
Or Apostle Network. Apostle Network also lets them take it as their third AP.
Aha. And then Mitri32 just joined, and he's asking, can an aura spread beyond Empire borders?
Oh, yes. So right now I don't have aura intensification, so
New truths have been revealed.
New truths have been revealed.
Because you don't have aura intensification.
Yeah, exactly.
The Conclave is ready to act.
Ooh, look, it's one of our events. So we have Superiority Complex. The uneven distribution of psionic abilities among our population is causing new forms of social conflict. Those with better control over their newfound powers have come to view themselves as superior, well, because they are. No, wait, we're good guys. That's nonsense. And thus deserving of various political and economic privileges. Their divisive rhetoric is increasingly aggressive and threatens to turn violent. Arrogance will not be tolerated, which will increase stability and... sounding dissidence would increase authoritarian ethics, wouldn't it? Or superior abilities warrant superior rewards, which would reduce stability, increase job efficiency for Sonic Pops for 10 years, but also increase pop amenity usage.
Also, you have the...
Oh, I have my cheat codes coming.
The cheat code there.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
Yep, perfect. Now we know.
So
thank you.
We're
Thank you,
good. Arrogant will not be tolerated, even though that's an authoritarian act. Okay, so...
I think that also we didn't end the answer to Mithril 32. So it can expand, the aura can expand beyond Empire borders by using aura intensification. And then you were like, oh, but it can get so much worse. What could happen?
No, it was there was like a new truth was unveiled, and that distracted me.
Exactly.
So once I have aura intensification, then yes, my aura will increase in power, increase in intensity, and also spread. So,
but then there might be somebody that is not happy about it.
Look, we moved. Oh, look, a new patron accord was unlocked. Surprise, Vigor. So this one unlocks the planetary decision to add shrouded vegetation blockers, and it unlocked the building Sanctum of the Composer. This accord has been granted. So here's the Sanctum of the Composer. It's Empire modifier, habitability bonus, leader lifespan, and it also puts some telepaths on this planet. Is Zero super rare to find? Not nearly as much as it was, especially since I had no Zero deposits and I was in that selection, it gave me a deposit. So here, Shambling something, one of my planets, now has a Zero deposit on it. Go find it.
New truths have been revealed.
New truths have been revealed.
We told Grabowski, he's asking, can true allied psionic empires have their auras overlap? Or is it a big tug of rope between the patrons in real world?
The aura is not your own. So here I have the aura of strands, which is at 0 of 1000. Once I have the intensification thing and my psionic pops are producing the aura, if Davida had an empire next to me that was also aligned with the aura of strands, they would they would add together, basically. So we would be working together to expand the aura of our patron.
Yeah, but what if I have a different patron then?
Then it's fighting time.
So it's an attrition.
Then it's an attrition. The stronger aura will decrease the other, until it takes over.
Okay.
So material meditation sounds ideal with how rare Zero is. Will Zero be more common? Yes, very, very much. A new game objective, cover the entire galaxy in the aura of the Eater. Yeah, we'll talk about that when I'm showing the Endbringer's origin.
Okay.
Because that may kind of be what we're trying to do. Okay, so let's see. We have our material meditation.
Byron is spoiling things in the chat.
So
office multiplayers.
Now that we have, well, I was talking about it before.
Our knowledge expands.
Now that our knowledge expands, Zero distillation is automatically increasing by 1% every month because I haven't bothered researching it myself. But here, we're partway there. And in, 90-something months, it'll finish by itself. And then we'll start spending Zero to ascend faster. Let's see.
Can we have holy wars against psionic empires with different patrons, which is a special way to invite empires with the same patron?
I don't think that we have that sort of combat. We do have the Mind Wardens with their containment CB.
But so having the same patron is not necessarily reason enough to be allied in a war.
That is definitely true.
Okay.
So
We build.
So I'm gonna.
Wait.
Oh, actually, I can't skip Delve.
Our patron doesn't like to build.
Our patron doesn't like to build too much. It's upgrading buildings that we don't like. Oh no, psionic parasites. So, an unexpected climactic event occurred on Thori's lair. A storm-like disturbance that swept through an area with particularly elevated levels of psionic energy. In the wake, we found that some of the local fauna were infected with a strange parasite that burrows into and slowly consumes the cerebral organ. Considering we are almost entirely cerebral organ, this is a big problem. Because, reminder, we're giant floating brains. As this parasite infection progresses,
any other organ?
We have eyes. The host animals temporarily develop basic telekinetic abilities, which they then use for hunting and feeding before they inevitably expire. Interestingly, these parasites are safely edible after careful processing. As rich sources of various nutrients, they might provide a healthy, inexpensive foodstuff for our citizens. So, a valuable research opportunity, attunement to an unknown entity. Nothing beats a free meal. Gives us a bunch of food, or a fantastic new life form has been revealed.
What? Like somebody? So you are an empire of massive brains. Like we're literally big brain, the empire.
And there's this thing that eats brains, but we found that we can eat the things that eat brains. This is like a super recursive thing.
Like what?
This is amazing.
It's incredible, but what? Also, who of the brains was big brain enough to say, hey, these things want to eat me, I'll eat you first?
I mean, they smelled so good when you cook them.
Who decided to cook them?
Well, this is a fantastic new life form, I think.
Are you sure that we cook them? Maybe it's sashimi.
I mean, it does say process, so...
Isn't sashimi process because you put it under very cold...
You flash freeze it and stuff
to flash freeze it, thank you.
Okay, so we don't know which entities are... think of what of all of this. So, brain slugs, very tasty. Yeah, I think this is a fantastic new life form. Which the composer did not like. It was the Eater of Worlds, obviously, was fond of eating things.
Of course.
Actually, no, that was, well, I think it was fond of the things eating us. Yeah.
Or us eating the thing because everybody's eating, so yeah.
Okay, so...
I'm not trapping here with you. You're trapping here with me.
Another eye has
that kind of sums up how we feel. Can you show how the psionic map looks on the galaxy map? Ask Ruben van der Leyen.
Oh, yeah. So, our aura is visible, kind of like how cosmic storms are. We don't have intensification yet, so if I survey the system over here, it won't really help. Let's speed things up a little. Yes, the Eater of Brains.
New truths have been revealed.
New truths have been revealed. I embrace the bonds of new life. Okay, so we will need a psi core in order to advance to the next stage of this. So as our latent abilities develop into full psionic powers, our society is faced with innumerable changes, with new abilities and practices emerging rapidly. We're only beginning to understand the consequences for our civilization. These unprecedented circumstances justify the establishment of a psi core to develop and channel the abilities of promising psionic individuals. With their telepathic insights into the minds of our population, we can oversee psionic activity to ensure the safety of all. Let us establish the psi core. This will allow us to progress the situation. Eventually,
New
because
truths
right now
have been
it's paused
revealed.
because we hit stage 2.
Yep. And I think that as we hit stage 2, we are also hitting the end of the stream.
Oh, actually,
Oh,
wait. Not
Wait,
that.
not?
There was a thing that I should have been pointing out that, hey, look, we've improved the planet UI significantly because now we've got pie charts again. The population is tab is much more usable, where it splits people into different pop groups more understandably. These actually show you what these jobs do, and you can hold down Alt to see how much would 100 of them do. So it's easier to compare, how much would 100 of these do versus 100 of these. Armies, tab, holdings, and if I do things like I'm going to build a bunch of precinct houses, it doesn't close the construct building thing constantly. What else? Decisions are up front. This was, a big change. This is more or less how I wanted this UI to work.
But this is not coming, this is coming.
This is
with
part of
the-
4.1.
Exactly, this is 4.1.
This is a free change.
This is a free change coming to everybody. This is not specific for Shadows of the Shroud.
No, but it's cool. Check
No,
this
it's
out.
really cool.
Look, you highlight the different sections, so we've improved our pie charts a little bit.
Also, it has a pie chart.
Pie charts, yeah. People are really happy about the pie charts.
Yep.
So, all of this everything makes more sense. Let's see.
I was saying that we hit the stage 2 of our empire, and it's also
it's
also
fun.
5 p.m. So it's about time that we leave for today. I'm going to put us back on camera. Here we are, or I don't know. You can just do this. We're back. But we're back the day after tomorrow.
Yeah,
on
day after
Thursday.
tomorrow we will continue.
We'll continue. What are we going to do?
I don't know. Whatever chat tells us to.
Well, maybe we'll finish the Ascension path and all this.
We'll finish Ascension. We'll start delving into the Shroud. I'll cheat as much as I need to in order to get
All right.
there. I mean, that part's easy. That's an add situation progress. I wanted to show off some more of the psionic events. Mind Warden. We could actually show off the Mind Wardens maybe.
And then, there is so much we want to show because also we want to show.
There's so much to show. That's why I was like, no, if we can't, since we couldn't do last Thursday's stream, I was like, we need to do another one on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So yes, aura farming. There's so much to show in this, and the amount of time that we have to show it is definitely not enough.
But also, the really cool thing is this also means that players will get to play it very soon. So, it's for you, sure, we only have a couple of streams left, but you're going to be able to put your hands on it very soon.
Yep.
Again, September 22nd
September 22nd, and
is when it comes.
yes,
Unless something catastrophic happens. I don't know, I fall down the stairs and I cannot tell people press the button.
no, we can handle it.
Okay.
We'll tell them to press the button.
Okay.
Don't worry, we got you.
Yeah. I hope I don't fall down the stair that day. Thank you. But yeah, until then, Stephen, it was a great pleasure to be here with you today.
Thank you for watching, and bring more questions, and we'll try to answer at least 5% of them. Because there's
there is so much lights and
there's so
everything.
much going on that
but thanks everybody for watching, and until then, we'll see you
day
on
after
Tuesdays.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.